Alright guys, welcome back. So I've been meaning to do this video for quite some time now. I've just been procrastinating. But a lot of you have been asking me, okay, so is it possible to summon the dragons? Like, it's a bit ambitious to want to summon all 3 of the dragons, because it's quite a task, because then you have to start implementing garnets, bricks, cards you don't really want to be drawing. You know, they're all fulfilled throughout the combo. So you want to minimize that, assuming you want to take this approach competitively, right? You want to minimize those type of situations. So the best you can do is summon 2 at the very least, and you don't require any other garnets. It's just a standard build. The only thing you have to do is change the extra deck, and that's quite simple. But you give up a bit of versatility based on what you have to cut for these 2 dragons. But nonetheless, it's still epic as epic. It's just epic to summon them. So of course we have to utilize the best 2-card combo in the deck, right? Which would mean would be referring to these 2. So anyway, you can get summon to get to these 2 on the field. You have both dragons, and you're going to be drawing quite a few cards. Whether it be like milling it off tuning, whether you just summon it off normal summon and special this, rota it, you know, foolish. There's quite a few ways to get to it, but nonetheless, it's still a very powerful combo. So let's get straight into it. Okay, so let's say you summon this, right? And then we go into Junk Speeder, right? So channeling 1, channeling 2 to block the Ash, and you won't be vulnerable to that. You'll only be vulnerable to like Imperm Veiler. Summon 1, 2, and 3, and then you'll trigger the effect. Adding Illumination. Just go right ahead and activate it. Sending your Stardust Trail. Some of your lines might differ depending on what your extra deck looks like, but if you want to do this particular one, this is the way to do it. You're gonna make your librarians. You just start generating some draws, and then you make your shaman, and you're gonna have to utilize Jet Synchron's first effect, the one that lets you search a junk monster, because it's quite crucial to this line. So you go chain 1, chain 2, and chain 3. Okay. You're gonna add your junk converter, right? Got a blue rare, so cool. And then on resolution, it's gonna summon back as many up to 4 level 2 non-tuners, right? So you're gonna summon 1, you summon 2, and then you're gonna get a draw. So you draw a card. Okay, doesn't really matter. It's not contribute to the combo whatsoever. And then this is where you have to use your junk warrior. Okay. So you go chain 1, chain 2 because it's mandatory, and then chaining 3 revives the tuner, Jet Synchron, and then you draw another card. Once again, it doesn't matter. It's not going to contribute to the combo itself. And then now this is where you make your first dragon, right? 2, 5, 5. Your Cosmic Blade Dragon. Okay, draw another card, which is pretty cool. And then you're left with these 2, right? These will make your Martial Metal Marcher. Okay, so you're gonna go chain 1, chain 2, and chain 3, getting tokens. So 1, 2. Okay, then you draw a card. And then this is where the illumination comes in handy. You're gonna remove. You're gonna banish, banish, it's been so long since we removed. Banish to increase, okay? And that makes your 6. So chain 1, chain 2, 1, go 2, okay? And then this right here makes your Cupid Pitch. So once again, chain 1, chain 2, and you're going to reduce, okay? And that's what's gonna allow you to make your second dragon, right? So you can draw a card as well. So it's a level 1, right? A 6 and a 5, right? So this 2 makes 6, and the 6 plus 6 is what, 12. Okay, so then now this is your last and final dragon. And then of course you can search off Cupid Pitch, add Nakijo, and then you burn them for 12. That's like the most burn you can possibly do. But that's pretty insane. And you still haven't utilized your Stardust and your trail. So then you can continue to make it Omega if you wanted to, right? Do special this. And if you haven't used Overtake, you just use Overtake, you know? But that's all just junk double to fulfill this. And many of you would be like, oh, you're giving up these other interactions for just 2 Omni negates. But like, these are just extremely powerful in the sense that it's so versatile when you can use this. It negates nearly everything. And it doesn't matter if it gets negated, it'll always come back, which is really nice. Like, for example, let's say you activate this effect to attempt to negate something and they like negate it some way. It doesn't matter, it'll still come back during the end phase, which is really nice. It's a weird ruling the way that it's worded. Then this guy can attack twice. It's just so nice. I mean, ideally you would just play both. You could just make double blazar if you wanted to, because you just use like, I mean, just imagine having 2 blazers coming back and forth. It's just insane. It's a cool combo that you can use if you really want to summon these guys, because these are all epic. There's no denying that. Summoning this up against your opponent in a competitive TCG environment, it's gonna get attention. It's just gonna be so epic. But anyway, that's gonna be it. Hopefully enjoy the video. Like, subscribe if you haven't, and thanks for watching.